Good afternoon. It's Melody Kashumba, your Pain to Purpose Accelerator. I am so excited to be able to come and just serve you today. It's a beautiful Sunday. It is a beautiful Sunday, and my prayer is that today what I am bringing to you is of value. I am a Pain to Purpose Accelerator. I serve women that are tired of perpetual cycles of pain and want to stand on their pain. I help women stand on their pain, turning their pain to fuel so that they can show up powerfully in their purpose and live a victorious life in life, business, relationships, and in everything that they do. So I'm excited on this day. My story is I was born and raised in Zimbabwe, Africa. We did not always have a lot, but the one thing my parents did give us was a mindset of victory. So I was led to believe by my parents that I could be anything I wanted to be. And over time, I made it through several perpetual cycles of pain to where I am today to be able to serve you. So I am just excited to be able to just speak with you today and just share some value, bring value to you today so that you can show up powerfully in your week. So as you come in, please do not hesitate to just say hi. Please do not hesitate to just make your presence known, because on this platform, I make sure that I make time to honor women, because I believe that women are of value, and that the more we believe that we're of value, the more I believe I am of value, I can be of value to others in my society, right? I was just listening to a song, All My Life, it's originally sang by Bethel Music, but it talks about all my life God has been faithful. And when I think about my life, I can truly say that all my life, no matter what I've been through, no matter what adversity I've been through, no matter the times where we thought we had nothing and God made a way, God has been absolutely faithful to me. And that's the fire that I move with in life, is knowing how faithful God has been in everything I have done. You know, pain has just always been there, but the day that I realized that pain was just a distraction to the actual purpose that God has intended for me to have, and in my life, that is the day my life changed. So my hope is that as I come on these lives every Sunday, and as I speak to women and go forth and speak to women, is that something in them may know that they are worth more than what they see. That if they have perpetual cycles of pain, my hope is that they may realize that the pain has deposited potential in them to show up powerfully. There are things that a person who has been through pain can do powerfully that those that have not experienced that pain cannot. It's not that they cannot totally do it, but when you've been through perpetual cycles of pain, you have had capacity. And with that capacity, you have elasticity, and you're able to adapt. And these are some of the qualities that help us to be able to show up powerfully in each and everything that we do. So today we're talking about 3 reasons why we need to walk in purpose. And it's going to be a quick live. It's not going to be a long live. It's going to be a quick live, but I'm hoping that it will have impact. I'm hoping it will be powerful, and I'm hoping that it will send you running into your week, and that you will show up and you will win in every area of your life, in business, in relationships, in everything you do, with something that you took from today. So today we're talking about 3 reasons why we need to walk in purpose, right? And what I always like to do is I always like to look up the words that we're talking about, because the meaning of the words is part of the revelation, right? When we know what something means, it just brings a breakthrough in terms of revelation and understanding. So we all talk about the word purpose, and I looked it up. And purpose is so we all know purpose, but when I looked it up today, it sent me running, really. It sent me running in joy. It sent me running in joy. But purpose is the reason which something is done, the reason in which something was created, or the reason for which something exists. I mean, if you really think about purpose, if you really think about it, what we're saying is, when I'm thinking about what is my purpose, according to the definition of the word purpose, it is the reason for which I exist. Now, I want to ask you, and I want to submit to you today, are you living in your purpose? Because if you're not living in your purpose, then by definition, it means you're not living in the reason for your existence. Another day should not go by without you living in the reason in which you exist. Were born to exist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see we have, oh my goodness, we have our global makeup entrepreneur from Kashano and Kashano. She has amazing products. Allow me to just honor her as she comes on. I just started my live, and I just like to honor people as they come on, especially the powerful women that show up and the powerful women that show up and support. But my goodness, if you're watching, you need to visit Kashana's page. She is amazing. She is a global brand, and she believes in women, inner beauty and outer beauty, and that is her quest and her purpose. But I'm talking about the purpose today. 3 reasons why we need to walk in purpose. You're welcome, Kashana. You're welcome, and welcome to the platform. I know you bring with you a lot of value. But today we're talking about the 3 reasons why you need to walk in purpose. And oh my goodness, allow me to stop and welcome Miss Latrice Lucombe, our amazing, amazing woman. I never get tired of honoring her, and I'll never get tired of honoring her. But she's an amazing woman who motivates me as a mom personally. For she single-handedly, with her husband, has raised all her children, and she's raising her children, and her oldest being in union. I believe her son is also going to WhatsApp, but she has done it herself. So I want to welcome you today for coming on. Oh, what a pleasure. I know I honor you finding time just to come on today, because I know you're all busy women, and we have Miss Kashana on here. So as the women come on, I just ask that you just be patient with me, because I cannot not honor the women as they come, because that's what empowerment is all about. But today I am talking about the 3 reasons why we need to walk in purpose. And the first thing I did was look up the word purpose, because I believe that when you know the meaning of the word, it brings revelation to what we're talking about. And purpose, by definition, is the reason for which something is done. It is the reason for which something was created. It is the reason for which something exists. So that, having said that, by definition of the word purpose means if I'm not operating in my purpose, I am not operating in the reason I exist. That is how deep it gets. The reason in which I exist, according to the word purpose, the reason in which I exist is me living in purpose. So if I'm not living in my purpose, and if I'm not showing up powerfully in my purpose, I am not living in the reason in which I exist. That is how powerful it is. And I am so excited that we're going to talk about this today, and that today, based on our revelation through this life today, that you'll be able to take something, you'll be activated to show up powerfully, to pursue purpose, to move in purpose, and to serve others in our community and our nation, and eventually the world. So the first reason why we need to walk in purpose is the fuel. Purpose is the fuel that helps us to be able to serve humanity, to serve our family, to serve the people around us. So purpose is, we find our purpose through our passion, right? And that's part of the work I do, is I help women find something that they're passionate about, the reason in which they exist. The reason in which you exist you will find that you are already passionate in those things. We already are programmed with gifts and talent that are connected to the passion. What are you passionate about? Because what you're passionate about, if you start serving in the things you're passionate about, you will start walking in your purpose. And therefore, you will start walking in the reason in which you exist. When you're walking in the reason in which you exist, you are fueled to serve people around you, to serve your family, and to serve humanity. So the first reason why you need to walk in purpose, it's you have to start walking in purpose. And if you need help finding your purpose, there are so many ways in which you can get help to be able to find your purpose. It's never something outside of you. It is always something that is already within you. You may not be aware of the magnitude to which that is your purpose. But purpose is the fuel. Purpose is your fuel. The reason you wake up every day is connected to your passion and your purpose. The reason in which you have drive to do what you do, drive to help, drive to serve is because purpose is the fuel. Passion is the fuel that gets you going every day. It is important that you walk in your purpose because that is your fuel. That is the accelerant. If you start your day without purpose, you just go through your day mundane. If you start your day on purpose, you are fueled from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed. This is why it is important for us to walk in our purpose. If you are fueled in your day, you're fueled in a week, you're fueled in 30 days, you're fueled in a month. How much more can you do when you're fueled and when you're moving in your purpose and your passion? How much more can you do when you're fueled through life as opposed to passively going through life? That is why it is important that we walk in our purpose, because you need to be able to discover your grace walk and walk in things you're passionate about and serve the world in things you're passionate about, because that is the fuel, that is your fuel. And what happens is, what is so powerful about this is when you finally discover what you're passionate about, and when you finally discover your purpose, you are fueled, you're unstoppable, you can't stop. I am fueled to motivate. I can't stop thinking about it. So I go through my day motivating, uplifting, encouraging, because that's what fuels me. And what happens is every single area of your life begins to germinate. Every single area of your life begins to grow up. It begins to grow and show and bear fruit. Every area in your life begins to show up. You begin to show up powerfully in every area of your life because you are moving in the place that you were born. You are moving according to our definition. It says it is the reason, purpose is the reason for which something exists. So if I'm moving in purpose, if I'm moving in the reason in which I was born, in the reason in which I exist, I show up powerfully in life. I show up powerfully in business. I show up powerfully in relationships. I show up powerfully everywhere I am. I am just fueled. I am burning up. I am on fire. I am contagiously blessed. I am happy. And you show up powerfully in every area of your life. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. South Africa in the house. We have the United States in the house. We have South Africa in the house. This is a platform. It's a global platform for powerful international women. I want to take this opportunity to just take a moment and acknowledge Miss Lorraine. She is in Johannesburg, South Africa. She is here. She is a powerful woman. She's a woman with a vision. She is a businesswoman, a silent entrepreneur. She's a silent entrepreneur. She makes waves everywhere she goes. I know this personally. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am talking about who are three reasons why we need to walk in purpose. And the first thing I did was define the word purpose, because it's important that we know what the word means, because that is the beginning of revelation. So purpose is by definition the reason which something is done, the reason which something is created, and the one I love the most is the reason in which something exists. So the question is, why do you exist? When you find why you exist, You then discover when you find why you exist, you discover the things you're passionate about. You begin to walk in purpose, and you're fueled. You're fueled. So purpose is your fuel through passion. You do the things you're passionate about. You find yourself in your purpose, and that's the fuel that drives you through the day. Are you going through your day fueled, or are you going through your day passive? We are women that are going to be going through our day fueled, and we're going to show up powerfully in life, business, in relationships, in everything we put our hands on, because we are fueled as we're going through. So that is the first point. Now, the second point, because today we're talking about the 3 reasons why we need to walk in purpose. It's not a maybe. It's a why we need to walk in purpose. The second reason is your gift, your talent is needed. It is needed. Every day that you walk, you're not using your gift and talent, the things that you naturally do so well. The things you do with so much ease that even people say to you, wow, you do that so well. Every day that goes by that you're not serving the world with your gifts and your talents, every day that goes by, somebody who needs your gift is not getting that value. So your gift and talent is needed in your family, in your community, in the people around you, in the people you come across in everyday life as you move through your day. Your gift and talent are needed in your nation. Your gift and talent are needed in the world. Now, if you really think about that, how can we not live a life of purpose? How can we not do the things we're passionate about? How can we not serve the people in our community, the people in our households, our family, our children, our loved ones, the people that we love, our nation, the people that we come across, the people in our nation and our community and the world? How can we not use those gifts and talents to serve our community and our world and our families? The things you do so well, so effortlessly, some people cannot. Some people cannot. Welcome to the live. This is an exciting day. I'm hoping as you come in, you could just say a quick hello, because sometimes I cannot see who's joined. I can just see the numbers, but I cannot see the names. But if you say a quick hi, I can acknowledge you today, because it is an honor to have you on this platform today as we just uplift each other. And this is an interactive live. Please feel free to share, because on this platform are powerful women making waves. So please feel free to come in and to share. Today, and I'm Melody Kashumba, your Pain to Purpose Accelerator. I serve women who are tired of pain cycles. The women I serve are ready to move on to that next level. I serve women that are tired of pain. They don't want to make pain their story. They're already armed, ready to go. They just need an ignition, and I am that accelerant who will help you move from pain to purpose. That is what I do. And today we're talking about the 3 reasons why we need to walk in our purpose. The first reason was your purpose. Your purpose is the fuel. It is the fuel in which you go through life with. No purpose, no fuel. You feel deflated. You're passively going through life. We cannot afford to do that. The second point that I brought up was your gift and talent is needed in your family, in your community, in your nation, and the world. It is not an option not to serve with your gifts and talents. And you know what happens is when you're serving with the things you love, and when you're just gifting the world with your gift and talent, you enjoy doing it. You really don't need to get paid to do it. You just enjoy doing it. But as you enjoy doing it, opportunities open. Favor finds you. Favor finds you because your gift is so needed. It's so in demand. Nobody can do the things you do better than you can do those things. You do you so well. I can't do Miss Latrice like Miss Latrice does Miss Latrice. I'm just saying, I can't do Kashano like Kashano does Kashano. No matter how much I try to be a makeup person, I can't do it as good as you can. Even the person that you are in each and everything that you do, I can't be you. I can't be Miss Lorraine because you are the best version and the highest version of yourself. I can't be you. That's why there's a demand for more of you. But the problem is we don't understand that our gifts and our talents are in demand. So we passively go through life. We never activate them. We never discover them. We then go into depression and sadness, and we live in a low vibration. But let me tell you, ladies, the day you find out, the day you say enough is enough, the day you find your passion, you start going after your passion, serving through your passion, you walk into your purpose. The day you walk into your purpose, as you walk into your purpose, you begin to excel in each and everything you do. Favor finds you, opportunity knocks on your door, the sky is the limit for you, and you begin to serve the world. You have everything you need. But the difference is some people have that revelation where they understand their gifts and talents. Nobody can do them better than they can do them. The minute you understand you are of value, what you have to offer the world, you do it so well and the world needs it. The world needs you, needs all of you. You do you so well. I am a master motivator. I do motivation so well. Don't know if that's good English, but I am a master motivator. I love to motivate. I live in motivation. And it is just who I am. The world needs motivation. The world needs motivation, and I do it effortlessly. I have compassion. It's effortless, but it's a product of my pain. You see, the things that we're passionate about are usually tied to the things that we overcame the most. The pain that we went through was for a reason, even though it was not a good thing. But your pain was a boot camp to developing things in you that you're going to need to serve in your future. Everything you went through that was painful deposited gifts, talents, and skills that are irreplaceable. Every month, every year that you went through that pain, that was the training ground for the skills that you now need to excavate, you now need to bring out, you now need to use to go through life. Your pain deposited potential. Once that potential is ignited, you are fueled. Once you are fueled, you're unstoppable. You take off running because you have everything you need in you. You don't have to look far. It's all in you. So today we're talking about the 3 reasons why we need to walk in purpose. And the third reason, which I love this one. There is someone, now this is personal. There is someone, somewhere, it may not even be in this country. With the work I do, there are people that reach out to me from far away countries, people I did not even anticipate would be reaching out to me. But there is someone whose breakthrough, whose shift in life, whose breakthrough and whose shift in life. Someone is at a last resort, right? But their breakthrough is dependent on you showing up. And not showing up passively, showing up powerfully. Now, if you really think about that elevates, the stakes are high. The stakes are high. The stakes are high. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, Lorraine, all the way from South Africa. You are welcome. And this is how serious it is. But sometimes we don't really think about it. We think we're sitting in our place in our low vibration, not really pursuing things we're passionate about, not really walking in our purpose. And we think, who is it affecting? It's not really affecting anybody. It's just me and my low vibration. But the stakes are high, ladies, because you are needed to walk in your purpose, because there is someone, somewhere, they may not even be in a country near you or in a city near you, whose breakthrough, whose shift is dependent on you showing up. Now, if you think about it, can you not show up? Do you have an option not to show up? If there's someone who needs to be motivated out of some low place today, and I decide I just don't feel like showing up today, I just don't feel like motivating today, someone's breakthrough, someone's next level is dependent upon me showing up powerfully in the things I am gifted in and blessed to do. There is someone, somewhere, whose breakthrough is dependent on me showing up. Someone is at that last resort. There is a woman with a low vibration right now who feels depressed, dejected. Her breakthrough to arise from a low place to a high place is dependent upon me showing up powerfully in the thing I'm passionate about. What am I passionate about? I'm passionate about helping women move from pain to purpose. Why? Because I went through pain. I've been there. I know how it is to be in that depressed state. I need to show up powerfully. And her breakthrough is dependent upon me. Every day I don't show up, I am blocking her breakthrough. Every day I choose not to show up, I am blocking her breakthrough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Showstopper. I can stop right now. United Kingdom in the house. We have South Africa. We have the United States. We have the United Kingdom in the house. Miss Jillian is on. The show can finally begin. Ladies, just indulge me to just stop for a minute to just honor this amazing woman. I tell you, your voice is just out of this world. I was listening to your video this morning and I am just in awe. I say we need to start a petition that you need to put more videos up. I don't know where I can send that petition so we can have it signed. But you are doing amazing things. Powerful, powerful voice, powerful ministration. And I am just excited to see what else you have coming for 2021. I mean, we have amazing women on the platform today. We have Kashano, we have Miss Latrice, we have Mrs. Jillian, we have Lorraine. I mean, it's amazing. And anyone else who joins, please just say a quick hi so I can acknowledge you. But we are talking about 3 reasons why you need to walk in purpose today. And this is not a choice right now. It's an urgent need for us to start walking in our purpose. It is an urgent need. And the one thing, and I'll just review because Sis Jillian just joined up, but the first thing I did was define purpose. And purpose is the reason for which something is done. It is the reason for which something is created. It is the reason for which something exists. And I love the definition where it is the reason for which something exists. So if today we're talking about 3 reasons why you need to walk in your purpose, what we're saying is 3 reasons why you need to walk in the reason you exist. That's what purpose is. We just throw around the word purpose, but it says it is the reason for which you exist. It is important. The first point was purpose is your fuel to go through life. No purpose, no fuel. When you wake up in your day and you're going through your day, you need fuel to show up powerfully in everything you set your hands on. If you're moving in your purpose and you find your purpose through the things that you're passionate about, your gifts and talents, the things that come naturally to you, your purpose then comes through that. Your purpose then comes. You start doing the things you're passionate about. And once you're doing the things you're passionate about, you begin moving in your purpose. And as you move through your purpose, you're fueled. It's like you're accelerated. This is where Pain to Purpose Accelerator comes through. Because when you're moving in your purpose, you have that accelerated potential. You are fueled. So your purpose is tied to the fuel that moves you through your day, through your week, through your year. That is why it is important for us to walk in our purpose. You need fuel. You need fuel for your family. You need fuel to show up powerfully in every area of your life. It is tied to your purpose. If you know why you exist, you're plugged into the fuel of your life. That's why it's so important. The second point we talked about is your gift and your talent is needed in your family, in your community, in your nation, in the world. Basically, your gift and talent is needed everywhere around you. Your gift and talent is needed. How do we find our gifts and talents? We find them through our passion, the things we're passionate about. What are the things we're passionate about? Things you're passionate about are tied to the pain you went through, the things you overcome. You develop a natural passion for the things you overcame because you've been there and you know how it is to be there. So your gift and talent is needed around you, and your gifts will make room for you. The word says your gifts and talents, we need to, it talks about that we have the body, right? And the hand has what it does. The word talks about the hand having its role and the head its role. We all have a role to play in this world. You are a part of the puzzle in serving our humanity. And that is why it's important. The third point we talked about is there is someone's breakthrough. There is someone's breakthrough. There's someone's shift that is dependent on you showing up. There is someone's breakthrough that is dependent on you showing up. We have to show up in the place of gifting, in the place of passion, in the place of purpose, because there is someone. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what your gift and talent is. Whatever it is. And for some, their gifts and talents may not be as painful as mine, right? My process was a painful process, but your process doesn't have to be a painful process. You may have a gift that just serves humanity. Life was positive for you. That's okay. But we have to operate in our purpose. We have to operate in our purpose because the first thing is the purpose is tied to your fuel. What is fueling you through your day? And the second point is your gift and talent is needed in your family, in your community, in your nation, in the world. And the third point was there is someone whose breakthrough or shift is dependent on you showing up. And we're not talking about just showing up passively. We're talking about showing up powerfully. My question to you ladies today is this, because I'm a woman for the ladies. I am a master motivator for the ladies. Nothing against the men. But I am a master motivator for the women. But also, we will motivate the men. If they were men on the platform, we will motivate them too. But as I conclude, as I finish, my question to you today is, are you doing the things you're passionate about? Are you walking in your place of purpose? Are you doing the things you just do so easily without effort? Are you doing more of those things? See, purpose doesn't have to be that complicated. The things that you just do so well, are you doing those things? Are you blessing the world with those things? Are you blessing the world with those things? And I absolutely love Sis Julian because I love every woman on this platform, but like today, she has a voice and I can talk about her gifting. She has a beautiful voice. And she was just blessing us on Facebook today. Just blessing us, And that is just amazing. So my challenge to you ladies is for us to do more of the things that we're just so blessed with. The things that we just do so effortlessly that people say, listen, you do that so well. My challenge is that you just do more of those things. Because what's going to happen is you're going to attract more favor towards you. You will attract more goodness towards you because you're just serving. And we're not doing with an ulterior motive. I'm just saying, when you're just blessing people and you're blessing your nation, your community, when you're just blessing your family, favor just finds you. And don't apologize for it. Do not apologize for favor finding you because it's not like you're being selfish. You're just serving and stepping into your greatness. As you start doing the things that you're passionate about. And we don't need to look at what everyone else around us is doing. Because I'll tell you this. They talk about, there's a saying that says you can't adjust the wind, but you can adjust your sails, right? That's what we're doing. We cannot change what's going on around us. It doesn't mean we're ignoring it. We're very cognizant of what's going on around us, but we adjust our sails so we can navigate through life. So I'm challenging you today to just adjust your sail, but adjust your sail to do the things that you do so powerfully, the things which people tell you do so well. Some of us stopped doing those things years ago. I challenge you to go and take those things back up, because what's going to happen is it makes you a happier person too, because you start doing the things you're so gifted at. I love motivating. I am happiest when I'm motivating. I love speaking life. I love things. I love indulging myself in things for the greater good. So I want to just encourage you to do those things. And today I was listening to a song. It was originally sang by Hillsong, but it was talking about your goodness has been chasing after me, about God's goodness has always been chasing after me. And I just want to conclude by saying, you know, my story, I have a story where I was at some point, I was in abusive relationships. So true. Absolutely, absolutely, Lorraine. Absolutely. It's so true. Because we got to be happy first. And I think sometimes we, especially as women, we get so caught up with the people around us, our relationships, our families, our work, everything. We just get so caught up, we forget about ourselves. And all I'm doing today is just bringing you back to an awareness of yourself. Just saying, take time to do you. Take time to dig deeper into things that you are good at, so that you could just show up powerfully. And today I was listening to the song that says, your goodness has been chasing after me. And it was originally sang by Hillsong, I believe. But it was talking about God's goodness always chasing after him in everything that he did in life. And I can't help but just feel the same way, that we've all been through so much in life. But if you really look back, even at the things that you think were really painful in your life, I know when I look back at the things that I thought were really painful, the perpetual cycles of pain, be it abuse in relationships and over time pain of poverty, right? But I can look back and say, wow, God's goodness has always been chasing after me. Because no matter how dark it got, there was always light. No matter how dark it seemed, there was always light. But we're moving each other into light. We want to stay high-minded. We want to stay positive minded. We want to stay high-minded. We want to be encouragers of each other. We want to build each other to the next level. So I just want to thank you for finding time today. See, I'm just always beaming because I'm doing what I love. And my hope is that you are going to do more of what you love, so we can just beam and be happy together. I am Melody Kashumba, your Pain to Purpose Accelerator. I am committed to serve women, to stand on their pain, to stop looking at their pain as an obstacle, but to actually turn their pain into fuel and tap into that hidden potential that's inside them and show up powerfully in life, in business, in career, in relationships, in everything they do. That's what keeps me going. That is the fuel that wakes me up every day, and that's the fuel that puts me to bed every day. And my hope that is you will find your fuel, and that we will show up powerfully in each and everything we do together. Because one woman can do so much, but can you imagine what 1,000 can do? So hopefully one of these days we'll be 1,000 women, and we'll be making waves. We'll go for 2,000, 3,000 women, and we're global, and we'll be making waves, showing up powerfully, having overcome pain, and moving in our place of purpose. And we will be fueled. We will be making sure that person who needs that breakthrough, we'll be showing up for them, because we'll be doing the things that we love. So I am so excited that you found time today, and I'll be posting a review of the book Go Getter that I just finished. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. You won't want to miss it, because the guy in this book was a go-getter. He had some of what we need, and it talks about courage, which is what I was talking about last week. It actually said courage is the ingredient for purpose. So who knew? But we were already a week ahead. So I am just blessed, and I'm just humbled that you could find time for us to come today and just spend time together. I am honored to be able to serve you in each and everything you do. And if for some reason you want to reach out to me, please don't hesitate to, you can IM me. I am here to serve as we grow to higher levels and higher versions of ourselves. with red bottoms, right? Because we're feminine. Our empowerment is not an empowerment that takes away our femininity. We'll continue to be feminine. We're proud to be who we are, and we walk in power, but we are feminine all the way. Have a happy Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And look out for the review of Go Getter that's going to be on the page. Have a good day. Bye, Lorraine. Bye, Sis Julian. Bye, Latrice. Bye, Kashano. Bye, everybody. Take care.